But yeah, no, it was a fun show overall for Night of Champions that led us into the earlier Raw that was on from Monday where when they in Pittsburgh. I thought when I first saw they were doing Raw earlier, I just assumed they were still in Saudi or something or like somewhere on the way back, but they recorded it early so they could record SmackDown early so they could have the 4th of July off, which is something that never used to happen in this company. So it's pretty cool to see that they were doing that, but we are both trying to avoid spoilers as best we can. So if anybody's hearing this and knows any spoilers, do not spoil for us, please. The show started off with Rhea Ripley getting a massive pop as per usual. Like you said, she could have easily lost to Raquel at Night of Champions and it would have hurt her absolutely none. She is the most over female in the entire industry. And then she came out and Io Sky came out and kind of cut off Rhea a little bit, and they had a little exchange and set up a match for the title at Women's Evolution on July 13th, Evolution 2.
Yeah,
which makes a lot of sense. I mean, that's your marquee matchup. Rhea is obviously the biggest star in the company, and Io's probably the best bell-to-bell female wrestler in the company. So, and people really enjoy their matches, and Rhea has never beat Io in a one-on-one match in WWE, maybe ever, maybe outside of the company as well. So I'm excited for that match. I do think Rhea will probably win unless maybe somehow Liv and Raquel and Roxanne or something costs her, but I thought it was a good segment, good way to open up the show.
Yeah, I like how WWE once they announce something, like they announce a show and they stamp it with their, we actually announce it, and as opposed to somebody saying it. Once they get behind it, they start promoting and getting the matches going pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, think of it. I mean, Saturday night's main event is the night before, and most of those matches have been set. So yeah, no, they
added one yesterday though.
Rollins and Knight. Rollins and Knight, which is great because I was wondering, you could see that was leading to something, and knock it out. Here it is. Yep, and it makes perfect sense, and it also gives time for people. Hey, we've all been talking about it. Everybody knows it. The ticket prices are not out of control, but more expensive than normal, and they're pricing out. If you're going to be on the fence about going to a show, have the card announced so you know what's going to be on there. Getting people excited to go to the show. I mean, people love LA Night. That could easily be a
where's that at? Where's Saturday night's main event coming from?
Atlanta. Oh. Yeah, that's why that was the only reason why everybody knew the Goldberg match was going to be there, because it's Atlanta.
I forgot about that.
No, that's why we're a team, dude. Between the two of us, we can figure it out together. And then the first match was the Judgment Day versus New Day.
Interesting.
This
was interesting.
I mean, it was, but I really think
I liked it.
The match was great. I just think people were like, I saw a lot of people surprised that the Judgment Day got such a pop. And it's like, I'm not sure if the Judgment Day got the pop so much as New Day losing got the pop, but either way, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I think the New Day's better when they have any heel group is going to be better when they have titles. It's just, I mean, you can call that the 4 horsemen principle. It just works better as a heel group because then they can hold up the belt and talk shit. And then they can sneak away with, cheap wins or get DQ'd or whatever.
Yeah. I can see Judgment Day being good.
That was,
JD McDonough doesn't seem like a heel at all.
No, the only
especially
reason
after coming back from being hurt the way he did. He's got fan sympathy and stuff, and Dom people love him, and Finn's Finn. I mean, no one gives a he's a great dude. No one,
And Finn has been a good baby face before, and he's been a cool baby face if he needs to. No, the funny thing about JD McDonough is really the only negative thing people say is his head's big. They make fun of him for it, but you have to respect the guy. I mean, for coming back from the broken rib that he took, and never mind that was it 2023 War Games where he took the freaking RKO off the top.
I can see this being a babyface faction, no problem.
Yeah, no, I really could, especially if either Roxanne stays here, Roxanne and Liv, one of them will turn the other way. If Liv stays a heel, or maybe Liv turns babyface or whatever with years. I feel like you have to break Liv and Dom up to make it a babyface just because they've been such a but we'll see. No,
they need a baby face faction. They're all heel factions now.
Yeah, I
don't think there is one.
Here's the other thing too. You're trying to think like that. I mean, facts. No, you're probably
No,
right. Yeah.
faction wise, they're all heel.
Yeah, no, you carry the one. No, they are all heels. Yeah, no, it's just, and it could give the Judgment Day life again, because I thought the Judgment Day were I honestly thought like Seth's group was gonna be the main heel group of Raw, and they still can be. I thought that was gonna kind of sunset the Judgment Day, but if that turns them babyface, then they can still be the Judgment Day. Actually works really well.
I think they're more popular now,
right?
Than they've been. I like them.
Yeah.
I never liked Judgment Day, to be honest with you. I never was a big fan.
I get you. I really liked the Rhea, Damian, Dom, Finn version. I thought that worked very, very well. Once that splintered, I'm surprised they've lasted as long as they have. But you know, they continue to evolve, and if they evolve into a babyface, that's great.
I think that's where they're going. I really do.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I didn't think of it before just because they've been such good heels, but it would actually make a lot of sense, and it would work. No, it definitely would work.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no. The next match was the international affair, Rusev versus Sheamus. I feel like if this match was any stiffer, it would have been brought to you by Blue Chew.
Yeah,
they beat the crap out of each other.
If you don't see any highlights, you can guess what the match was, and you'd be 100% right.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously though, you're not wrong. Like I saw, like literally saw that with a match graphic, and I was just like my chest started hurting just looking at oh god. And they beat the snot out of each other, and that's
everything you expected,
right? Well, I mean, they're two guys who wrestle stiff anyway, but then they're great friends, and all wrestlers say you beat your friends up more in the ring. Like this was, that's the only thing I can think of when I watch this match. Is the only way it was stiffer is if it was brought to you by Blue Chew. Jesus age. Now it's a fun match though. I enjoyed it.
100%.
I'm kind of surprised Rusev won, but not really. Like, I mean, that's the other thing is like either person could have won, because it's one of those things where you beat each other up. Someone's gonna lose. Yeah. No.
I wouldn't have actually minded a DQ on this one. I thought they were gonna get it. I thought they were gonna have it for a minute when they doing the double count out there for a minute. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded it. I wouldn't have minded a double DQ on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely, and I'm curious to see where it goes. I feel like it's gonna be one of those ones where it's like the old movies, the two guys beat each other up so much they just become friends, that kind of thing.
They'll end up being a tag team. Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Right, that's definitely where that has to go. I have to at least just show this because I thought this backstage segment was just fantastic.
The glasses,
with AJ and Dom when he got out the glasses.
I started laughing so hard, dude, because
so hard.
I was laughing real hard because I was 2 seconds before I couldn't. Okay. Truth be told, I was looking at my phone and I had my glasses on top of my head. I need reading glasses too. And then I couldn't find them. So I'm like, where are my reading glasses? And I saw AJ come out and I started cracking up. Then I laughed so hard, my reading glasses fell off the top of my head.
That's awesome.
It was very funny.
That's great. No, I mean, that AJ's just one of those people that just like he knows how to make fun of himself. And then they do it says here, you're a jackass. Like it was just silly, but I couldn't not have this picture. I mean, good for them. I thought that was a lot of fun.
I wasn't expecting reading glasses at all, but
no, not at all.
It made my day. It made my night. It really did.
Yeah, I'm really glad I grabbed this picture because it popped me hard.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. That's really funny.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere, and I was just like, "What the? That was great. Thanks, guys. Like that was just a great backstage segment." We also had then Gunther come out and Rollins. They had a little promo, and then Rollins said some shit about Punk, and Punk came running out and beat the crap out of him again. Like I feel like that's the SummerSlam match is the two of them, like because they need to. I mean, they had the match at the first Raw, which was great for Netflix and everything, but like they need a pay-per-view match, or that would, SummerSlam would make sense if you're not going to wait till Mania, and I don't think they really need to.
No, they don't need to wait.
But it was fun. Yeah. Like the moment Rollins said that, where he's like, I'm not going to let Punk become world champion on my watch. It's like, cue the music. Like, it came out.
The only thing I don't like about Rollins, they have Heyman. Why is Rollins doing all the talking?
I agree. I wholeheartly agree. Like, at least do it like with Roman, where like Heyman does most of it and then gives it over. Yeah, I don't know. But like everything that I wanted about this when they made the turn, it's like great. more serious Seth. Heyman will be on the, and it's like kind of a serious-ish Seth. Yeah, it's just like they've got all the tools there, and I still think it's going to work, but it just I don't know. It hasn't quite fully hit yet. And now they need to name the group. Like I do like them calling Heyman the Oracle versus the Wise Man. Like that was a good move. Like the
Buddha.
I just got the visual of Heyman like
let that sink in for a minute.
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, no, that sunk in pretty quick. All right, no, I'm in. I like it. So, and then the other great backstage segment that we got was
okay. Before you even get into this,
please,
was there any question in your mind that this was not Chad Gable?
No, there was no question in his mind. This wasn't Ludwig Kaiser.
I had no idea why people were saying, "Is that Chad?" I'm like, it's not even. Oh, I mentioned it last night in the chat. First thing I said, that's not Gable. Yeah, and someone behind me goes, he's 2 feet taller. I'm like,
right. Well, especially too, and like I feel like they made it easy to spot in the sense because they had Gable in the same spot with American Made earlier in the show when he was in the sling, like he was where Jackie was. So like they had it in the same. Like, they're not trying to and like he didn't speak, and the way the look was like, it's obviously Ludwig Kaiser, and it's perfect. It's great. Like it was El Germano Americano or
funny.
whatever.
I thought it was great. The look on the guys. This is where the group I actually appreciated them for a change, because normally I don't really like them that much, but their facial expressions even here on the picture are great.
The goof in the
Ivy
back. I like
Ivy best.
Yeah, I like. See now, Rebecca, I like her. I really do think she's good. The boys are a little goofy, but they're definitely talented. But I don't know if they were ready to come up yet. But yeah, you're right. Like that's the other reason I like this. There was like 3 different versions of the picture I could grab, and I grabbed this one because of the looks on their faces.
Everybody, like, too, Jackie.
Jackie's more just like she's like, what? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, no, this segment was fantastic. I saw a lot of people saying that this wasn't the best Raw, and it wasn't. It was an okay Raw, which, I mean, makes sense when they were coming back from Saudi and filming 2 shows in the same night. Yeah. But this segment and there was some backstage gold in this show, and this was
good.
Yeah, no, this was part of it for sure. The main event, we had the kind of the fallout from the Night of Champions main event with Penta and Sammy versus Bron and Bronson. It's hard to hear the names. There's a lot of good stuff in this match. I just had to grab this picture too of Bron flying out and destroying Sammy before they went to commercial there. This is just Bron is just insane. Like
Bron actually scares me a little bit.
He's right, just a little bit. You shouldn't be that good at this.
No, I mean, that, and so also the fact that he's very high strung in the ring. Like I'm not sure how he is personally, but there are times in the match he's so high strung. I'm like, is he in control? You know what I mean? Is he in control of himself?
Yeah, I mean, well, I feel like that's a Steiner trait. Like they just have that.
Yeah,
like,
but you could tell with Rick and Scott that they were in control in the ring. He seems like he's just going crazy, but I know he's doing. That's what you're supposed to think, so that's good.
Right, exactly. That he's doing what he's supposed to. It's just, still just I can't. And I mean, I watched him in NXT, and we've watched him all the time, but just still the speed that he can get from that 0 to just, oh my god, no, this guy is the future of the business, and it's not even.
Yeah, it's fun really to watch.
Funny. Oh, he's great to watch. It's fun, and the match was good. The match was fun. Nothing special, but then. The aftermath where they start to beat everybody up, and the Heyman's group starts to tear people down, and then Jey Uso comes out and gets into and I'm assuming that him versus Bronson Reed is probably going to be a SummerSlam match, possibly a Saturday Night Main Event match. But then the show ended with the 3 baby faces all standing tall. That was good. It was a fine Raw. Nothing special, but I wasn't expecting much after the Saudi trip, and then knowing they were filming SmackDown on the same night. But I enjoyed it overall.
The only thing that I noticed when the fight broke out, Jake, and a lot of guys can't do it anymore. A lot of guys can't throw punches, and Jay's are bad. But a lot of guys' punches are bad. That's just the way it is now.
It is, but I would rather them be bad punches than bad forearms.
Yeah.
You know, like if I have to choose, not that I want to, I'd rather them be working punches like the good old, you know, not everybody's going to have the Scott Hall punch, but somewhere in there.
Who's the guy that can throw a good punch now that I just mentioned the other day? I forgot. Damn it. Oh, he's on Raw now. Someone mentioned someone mentioned during the show too, and I can't remember who it was. No big deal. That's something people should all work on, though.
Yeah, no.
Remember how Flair used to train for it
with the string?
Hang the string. And was tennis ball at first. Then he took the tennis ball off. And it was the string. It was awesome.
Yeah. That's what I remember. That's from the ESPN documentary?
Yeah.
Where they did like cartoon parts of it and parts. That's a good documentary, man. Mm-hmm. That's the documentaries give me. That's actually documentaries is what got me back into wrestling. I was out of it for a while, and it was during COVID. I had nothing to do, so I started watching documentaries and got down. I go down like rabbit holes of things, and so I was, somehow got into wrestling and I watched it as much as I could, and then start. Oh, well, what's on TV? And all of a sudden, I'm back into it full time. And
a good doc done the right way.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh man. Yeah. No, it's. They are pretty much my favorite. And I feel like the older I get, the more I just want to watch documentaries anymore anyway. So it's fine. I became my father. It's all right. He was a great man. It works. So no, it was a good Raw though. I enjoyed it. But yeah, that covers that too. Is there anything else you wanted to cover?
No, we're going to be doing the Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect King of the Ring from 1993 shortly. So
yeah,
look forward to that.
Yeah, no, that's Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect is 1993 King of the Ring.
Yeah, that's what I got written.
Perfect. That's what I've written down. Perfect. Yeah, no, well, we got there's a holiday coming up, so we should have some time to record, and we'll get that out pretty soon. We'll be back on Sunday Night Spaces. Stay tuned for times of what we're doing for those. But yeah, please, everybody, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. We want to interact. We want to have more people interacting with
comments. Comments are very important.
Yeah, they help. It shows, that helps the interaction. It just,
so we know what's going on.
Builds the community. Yeah, lets us know too. Like I said, lets us know what people liked, what they didn't like. It's all good. We're not going to be hurt from constructive criticism. We don't need to be praised. Don't hurt my feelings.
Exactly.
Yeah. We want to grow. We want to improve. We want this to be something that people enjoy and be something different in the space. So yeah. So stay tuned.
Subs are free.
Yeah, I was just going to say, when you share it with your friends, let them know. Just click the little subscribe. It will not cost them anything. Even if we do memberships one day, there will still be the free plan, and that will be where most of the stuff goes. We promise. We're not trying to, we're not trying to do anything crazy. We're just trying to have some fun. But thanks, everybody. We appreciate it, and we will catch you next time.